What's up, everybody? It's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time for Saturday Morning Summons. Here's a quick recap of how to get on Saturday Morning Summons. And if you missed it, well, sucks to be you. Let's see, we have Hisagen first. We're in channel 7777 because why are we in channel 7777? I don't know, but let's get it started. What do we have? We have scrolls. We have scrolls. We're gonna summon the scrolls. Fantastic. That's what we're gonna do today, guys. It's very exciting. This is gonna be a very exciting Saturday morning summons because we're gonna summon monsters. Am I closer to the microphone than I usually am? Why am I so loud? We wonder that every week, Bagel. We wonder that every week. And then I'm gonna get the comments, Bagel, you're not loud enough. Your volume is always too flat. I don't know why. It's actually really good on my end. I don't know. Maybe it's like OBS that doesn't like spit it out loud enough or something. You know what we should do this week though? We should actually talk about where these monsters are good. Also, I already know people started emailing me back at the same exact time. I was like, I emailed them, and I do this this is what I do, by the way, guys. I email you guys back in like little batches. I try to not do too many batches, but like if I emailed one person back at a time and then waited for them to respond, I could be waiting hours. So I email a handful, like a couple people, like maybe 3-4 people back at the same time, and then wait to see who emails me back, and then we basically put that person on first. This is the genius that is. Now that I'm using my phone, I can only log into one account at a time, though. So sometimes multiple people email me back. Like sometimes it's like I will actually not do it like all at the same time. I'll like wait like 30 seconds a minute, see if they're like really fast in emailing me back. I'll email the next person, Sometimes you guys all email me back at like within like a couple seconds of each other. Sometimes like I never get responses. Like sometimes it'll be like the next day that I'll get a response, which doesn't really help anything. But sometimes it's like 30 seconds of each other, and like, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. And I'm like, oh crap, they all email me back at the same time. Like 3 or 4 people email me back. It happens, right? So yeah, just throughout the course of time, like doing it one way and doing it another, like trying to wait minutes and like for someone to email me, or trying to whatever. Anyway, did I mention it's Saturday morning summons? This is a little bit more. Oh, I was gonna say it's a little bit more lightning because there's a giant warrior that comes out. Fantastic. I don't really use Skogul that much. Like for defense. Probably, right? For defense. I don't use them as much for offense. Did you guys notice that? When was the last time we did a Skogul video? You know what? I do use him in a team with the Dark One on China server. That's where I use him. But how often do we see Guild War videos on the China server? Not very often. But it is a team of both the Wind and Dark Wind and Dark Skoguls. Wind and Dark Skulls with the Wind Paladin as the leader. It's a good team. Big PP team. Big balls team. It's not big PP team. It's big balls team. Okay. So what units you hoping to get? Any Armaster, any Beast Rider, any Hell Lady. I don't have any blessings. If you pull a Duke Knight 5, please convert it into a blessing. Good luck. Shout out to Tom Brady eating a bag of dorks next weekend. A bag of dorks? I don't know what's going on in sports. I know what's going on in the stock market. I don't know what's going on in sports. You can see where my loyalties lie. So, you guys know what's going on in the stock market too. Any Artmaster, any Beast Rider, any Hell Lady. Are they missing any? He's been on for plenty of time before, right? So he's not missing any 4 stars, right? I mean, some new ones. Okay, so he's missing some new ones. Not ones that are necessarily meta. He's missing a Talia. He's missing this guy. What is his name? Not Todd. Kyle. He's missing a Kyle. Kyle's a great monster. He's missing a lot. Hold on. He's missing a lot of stuff. He's missing He's missing Wusa, he's missing Bastard, he's missing Barbara. Well, I mean, I was trying to think of the things that are kind of meta that are not ones that he mentioned. He did mention Barbara. He's missing Arika, he's missing Aperna Zyraz, but oh my goodness, he's missing a lot of stuff. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. You know what? I feel like I don't play with any of my monsters enough. I farm so much, and then like when it comes to like playing with things, I don't do that. Hey, he's missing a Ciara and a Tiana. Ooh, there's so many more monsters that you need. Diana Fengyan, Ganymedes, Tyrannus. Okay, there's so many monsters that he needs. And no blessings. I mean, I did burp. Excuse me. Shout out to Tom Brady. Eating a bag of dorks. A bag of... Wait. A bag of, like... A bag of dorks. So, like, a bag of, like... Well, dorks are still mean the same thing, kind of. Just imagine a bag of, like... nerdy kids who play World of Warcraft or something. I don't know. All right, so not Fire Chun-Li, Fire Kung Fu Girl. What does she do? I don't even remember what she does. She does nothing. What does the Fire Kung Fu Girl do with their skill 3? Elongate the harmful effect by 1 turn. I mean, these are the same as the other ones. So, elongate the harmful. We should build her. Vega, why should you build her? Because I never have. That's why we should build her. This is this one? Yes, that's this one. Okay. Just for fun. I think YDCB built her 3 years ago. And the general rule of thumb is if it happened more than 3 months ago on the internet, everyone has forgot about it. If it happened more than a week ago, definitely Gen Z has forgot about it. Gen Z is like, oh, wow, dick. Wow, thanks. They don't watch this anyway. They don't watch this. It's more than 15 seconds long. They don't watch this. They only watch TikToks. There's a couple. But all of you Gen Zs that are watching this right now, you have old souls. That's what I'm saying. You have old souls. They're crusty. All right, we got a useless water gargoyle. Isn't he like the worst of the gargoyle? Useless Okeanos. One of my favorite units. So here's the thing. Okeanos, when he really did not get changed that much at all, did he? Or if so, like not very much. When he first came out, he was exciting, but he wasn't super crazy, right? And then there was a point where people were like, oh, Okeanos isn't the best DPS unit in the game. And people were like not building him and feeding him. And I was like, I love Okeanos. He's fantastic. Look at all that CC he does. It wasn't really an RTA thing. I don't even know if because RTA wasn't even out when he came out. But I was like, in TOA, Hall of Heroes, I was like, he's so great in all these different things. And people were like, no, he's food. He's don't build. He's crap. He does the same thing. He still does AoE stuns. Now everyone's like, oh, Okeanos. He's super meta. A couple seasons ago, he wasn't anything. A couple seasons ago, people were like, oh, don't use Okeanos. He's garbage. Now he's meta again. He was OP, then he was nothing. Now he's OP again. I mean, artifacts came into the game, right? But aside from that, like, this is all just the popularity contest. Whatever people say to build or not build, half the time it's a popularity contest. Unless it's something super meta for dungeons and stuff like that. Because Okeanos, here's the thing about Okeanos. The people that were like, oh, he sucked before, though. No, he was still good. He was always good. What are you talking about? He sucked before. No, you didn't want to use him, and now you see people using him in, like, SWC. It's just whoever's in SWC using him. People are like, oh, if our G3 player is using him, then he's good. It can be the same unit. They just feel like using him one season, don't feel like using him another season. Sometimes people are just pissed off at a unit not resetting and stuff like that, right? Artifacts did make him stronger. I know people are going to point out that artifacts made him stronger. Artifacts did make him stronger. However, unit's always been good. Always been a good unit. Always been one of my favorites. Always been good. Now he's a little bit better, but always been good. It's just so crazy to see how things are popular or unpopular based on just like not even changing. Like that's the thing. Like units don't change, and then people like sometimes certain metas changed, right? Sometimes certain other units change that are very strong counters to them. But it's just crazy to see like how much throughout the course of years some units didn't change that much, and people just like love them or hate them based on like whoever's popular loving them or hating them. So I should get together with some other YouTubers and be like, yo guys, let's all promote this one unit. Let's all promote, what's this one? Fire Vagabond. Let's all go crazy for like 3 months, like using Fire Vagabond in like half the videos. And then like people would just be like, wow, he's so good, wow, he's so good. And we would have a Fire Vagabond meta. I mean, he's a decent enough unit. We could use him. He's got defense breaks. He's got his second skill is a provoke or the attack power break. No, his third skill. His second skill has got to be the attack power break. His third skill is provoke. His third skill is an AoE provoke defense buff for himself. Yeah, so this has definitely got to be attack power break. So he's got a defense break here, so you can put him on revenge. He's got a very good chance to defense break. Attack power break skill 2. And then this one's an AoE provoke. Defense buff for 3. So he basically always has a defense buff. Provoke all your enemies with an 8% chance. Goes up to 100% chance. 3 turn for an AoE. And then he also defense break and provoke. So, and he's a fire tank too. I've already used him. I already have him built on free to win. I've already used him. I've already done my part. If we did that, you'd see more people using him. Just because whatever. just because if he's in people's sphere of influence, then they will just assume that he's gotten better even with no buffs or anything, right? If we just make it a thing. That's the thing. We can make crap a thing. I mean, he's not crap. He's actually one of the better 3 stars, I think. Not for everything, but he's definitely a usable 3-star. Usable fire tanky bruiser, AoE provokes. I wonder which tablet is it? I wonder this one. We're gonna have big old tablet time. No, I don't want to sell that. Wow, that's actually a pretty decent rune for this count. Oh, I shouldn't have sold that either. That was a usable rune too. I wonder if the defense... I'm sure I have him on Guild Siege defense. I wonder if the Guild Siege defense has gotten... oh, I gotta get those boxes. Get those... He's not on any Guild Siege defense? Oh no, he is. 9 wins, 8 losses. I'm not making this up. Look at this. Oh, you guys can't see it. He's okay. It's Fran and him and Rena. But it's like, it's not a crazy defense, right? But it's like, it's at that level where like you can, if you have good enough runes on things, you know, it's got some potential. It's mostly just because people assume that it's like complete garbage, but they actually do have runes. So, like people are just like, oh, I'm just gonna take my whatever nat 5s into that. Like if you're endgame, you could easily clear that defense like it's nothing. But, or even if you're mid game, you can probably easily clear. But it's still, he's getting some wins. He's getting some wins. Oh, Rena's missing 2 skill ups. It's got a couple sets of shield on there too, on that team. But yeah, everything's super tanky. Anyway. I know. We you want to keep summoning? You want to talk about the what's his face again? Kyan? But yeah, he's not as bad as people think. Tanky fire defense breaker. Who would he equate to in terms? I mean, you could compare him to Light Paladin, which has 2-turn provoke though, which is definitely stronger. She doesn't have a defense break. He's got a defense break. But yeah, I think people just aren't expecting that it has like runes on it. But 9 wins, 8 losses is not bad. Not bad for Kayan. Seriously, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, so we have 5 LDs. We're gonna get an LD5. 5 LDs equals LD5. That's math, guys. I don't know if you know math, but the greater power of numerical distribution states that don't tell me I'm wrong. Listen. That means LD times 5 equals 5 times LD. 5 to the LD power. Listen, shut up. I know all of that is wrong. There is a what was I even thinking of? Because there's a mathematical term that's something of distribution. Hold on. The distributive property, that's the one I'm thinking of. Whatever. I knew there was a distribution somewhere in one of those. Hey, Dark Vagabond. So he does a provoke too, and he decreases the cooldown of it, but it's not. And he also decreases the chance of him, the likelihood of him getting a crit. So we got no Kionos. You know what? That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Delphoy's another good unit. We don't appreciate enough. Dude, yeah, no Kionos, man. I love this unit. I really do. This guy. What are you doing with this guy? I mean, like, he is actually usable. He is a usable unit. But not like this. Not with these runes. He's got 120 base speed. That doesn't mean you don't need any speed on the rest of the runes. He got Swift runes, and it's plus 44. What are you... what? Okay, first off, what are you keeping these runes for? What is this? Jesus, I shouldn't have looked at any of these runes. Every rune I click on is worse than the last one. Why is this grinded? This is a 5-star... Oh, this is a legend rune. Falafel Boys Incorporated. Let's go on to the next account before I cry. Account number 2 has so many LD5s. I'm just preparing you in advance for when you see it. Yeah, they have, well, one of those is Thrain. One of those is Thrain, but yeah, they have plenty of LD5s without Thrain. Wait, we summoned for him before, didn't we? I mean, I actually know we summoned for him before, but I think I mentioned something to him about like a Ragdoll and Fermion defense. That's so many. Free to play though too. Free to play. Just kidding. He's not free to play. Where is his summoning portal? Here we go. We're in 7777 again. He has SWC. He's got legendaries, 18 legendaries. He's got 22 LDs. So we know we're going to get another. Clearly, he wants something out of these water scrolls. So let's see what he wants. Amelia, Bulwark, Odin, Molong, Veligil, Fengyan, Wind Druid. I need sculpts for Wind Dryad and Twins. LD would love to get Dark Heart. Wait. You have that many LDs and you don't have a Dark Heart. I don't believe that. I do not believe. You fed him, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4 LDs. 4 LD5s. And you have. Okay, he's got. Okay, there we go. And he's got. He did. Maybe he fed it. I think he fed it. Look at that. Because he's got it. Or he had it at some point. And he decided. Is this. Wait. Who's. The Dark Harg. There's a lot of Dark Harg hype today, guys. I don't know. There's a lot of Dark Harg hype. Maybe I missed something this week. We saw someone already built the Dark Harg on the last one. Wait, but it's not ruined. I mean, it's ruined technically, but it's not ruined. Dark Hard. Okay. Bulwark, Odin, Bolong, Village Home. Right. As always, you're awesome. You help this community so much with your insight. You spelled yelling wrong. Help community with my yelling. A lot more runes after your last summon session. You did got a far more. Good. Good. If I just shame everyone enough, maybe people will eventually farm runes. I mean, probably not, but maybe. Inferno. Why can we still not get Infernos on I was going to say free win. Beginner's Grind 2021. Why is it? Why? I think I need to change that summon form. Because some of the stuff is not... I could make some stuff better. I could make some stuff better. I'll make it pink now. That'll make it better. I could do... No, I could take off the... There's a thing that says like, do you have enough space to summon, feeding required, whatever. We don't need that part anymore. I don't think. Right? We don't need that part. I should be like, do you have the new building? If they don't have the new building, I'm just and we max the inventory, I'm just gonna stop, right? So we could just do that when the time comes. You'd be like, no, I'm not feeding. Or buy the new building, be like, there you go. Well, you got basically almost no lightning. Well, he said he did want Dryad skill ups. I would not, if that's your only water Dryad, I would not feed her. I wouldn't feed any Nat 4s that you don't have dupes of, at least. What a mermaid. We didn't get any of the 5 stars you wanted. Congratulations. So many summons. Who would have thought someone that has a handful of LD5s also has a lot of summons to do? Who would have ever expected that, guys? Who would have ever expected that? Okay. The more I say it, the more I don't need to say it. Or something. I don't know what that means. Acasis, however you want to say it. So she got a few buffs. Not recently, but she got a few buffs throughout the years. Damage portion to your max HP recovers the HP of all allies by... And I think she changed her type too. Recovers HP. So she got an AoE heal for your team. This also has a shield that absorbs damage. That is actually not that bad against Skogul teams. I can talk while we continue to summon, can't I? Talk about different monsters that we summon. Because we used to do that. We haven't done it lately. Fire Serpent. Fire Serpent's another one that's kind of like Kayan, which means that he's OP. He has a... Kayan is better in my opinion. Although Fire Serpent has a Strip Skill 1. Strip Skill 1, I think he's triple hit attack gauge decrease with Skill 2. Lucian! I don't know if you guys know about this Lucian. We could talk about how to use Lucian. I mean, he's no Christina, but he's okay, I guess. Fire Serpent has an AoE provoke though, and not heal block. Reflect damage. Heal block? Oh, jeez. Bagel, heal block. I clicked to skip and it wouldn't let me skip. This guy I don't like. His passive will randomly, like, he'll take less damage or he'll do less damage based on how the dice roll on his passive. I'm not a huge fan. I can never make myself like him. Who do we have? Rebecca, we just summoned. Fire Mystic Witch. Fire Mystic Witch's first skill is a dot, continuous damage. Second skill is an AoE defense break. I don't think it's a 100% chance though. And then the third skill is a cleanse, and then you heal based on the amount of harmful effects on you. So she's... I mean, she kind of could be okay in Dragons, maybe. We should try her out. Oh my god, give myself more things to do. Because I need more things to do, right, guys? Bulldozer. I don't know if you guys know about Bulldozer. He's another unit that I think he's got some potential. I mean, no one's using, but I think he's got some potential. This girl, she became so not very meta. She's still good. People just like, no, she's crap after her nerf. She's not as good after her nerf. Watch they buff her again. That'd be hilarious. She now decreases attack gauge, and now people are gonna use her. Lols. This guy goes through Miho, by the way. Ignores effects that resist death. So this goes through Miho, goes through Garo, it goes through Triana. Just FYI, it doesn't kill Perna, right? It's not doesn't prevent revive, but it goes through death prevention. So tired. Tired because I reset my sleep schedule. That's why I'm tired. But I've been I don't know. Sometimes I'm just tired around this time of day. And then you know what's going to happen? As soon as it's like time for me to actually go to sleep, we'll be like, oh, guys, I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Because I don't get to choose. I don't get to choose when I'm tired or not tired. My body's just like, guess what your schedule is today? And I'm like, no, body, that's not what I have to do today. Body's like, yeah, well, this is the schedule today. And that's that. No, body. Why? Why do you do that? Because I hate you. Oh, thanks. I don't know if you guys get like that. Like where you're like, you basically don't get to choose when anything happens. And it's just like your body's like, this is when this happens. This is when you're going to get tired. This is when you're going to wake up. You're supposed to wake up at this time? Oh, no. No. This is when you're actually going to wake up. You're going to sleep through every alarm. But I woke up to all those alarms fine yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was a different day than today is. But I have an appointment today. Yeah, too bad. Water Sniper. Water Sniper is actually pretty good. I haven't really seen too many people use him lately. You know who I've seen use every so often the Water Sniper is Europeans. Use the Water Sniper every so often. They'll just pick him and you're like not expecting him. You're like, oh crap. You got me. You got me with that Water Sniper. So. Yeah. Potentially pretty dangerous. I'm talking about like RTA, but he's actually really good in Guild Wars. He does a lot of damage too. That one skill, I think his one skill up is 25% damage if I recall correctly. We don't need to actually take a look at this, so I don't know why I'm doing it. But 25% extra damage, yeah. And cool time turn -1. This ignores defense too. So yeah, not bad. First skill ignores damage reduction effects, which means it ignores invincibility and ignores shields. Like Wusa shield or invincibility. Defense buffs, ignores defense buffs. So. If the enemy has a defense buff and a defense break, if it just happens to have both a defense buff and a defense break on it, and you hit with the first skill, it'll basically just count, like it'll calculate it as if it just had a defense break and no defense buff. So. Got a Fire Boomerang. Fire Boomerang is an awesome CC unit, by the way. Not too many people talking about Fire Boomerang lately, but Fire Boomerang is fantastic for TOA, Hall of Heroes. Not a lot of people have her completely skilled up because so many people were so excited about Sabrina. And they did not go as crazy. Some people went crazy about the Fire Boomerang. Some people completely maxed out the Fire Boomerang. And they know how good she is. Fire Sniper. Fire Sniper does a lot of... Well, we just did a video on Fire Sniper like a couple days ago. A couple weeks... Like 2 weeks ago? 1 week ago? I don't know. Like 1 week ago. If I recall correctly. We should do more stuff. I feel like we should... I don't know. I feel like we should... I feel like I do so much stuff not on video. And I just always think, I'm like, man, we play Summoner's War too much. And like, yeah, we do like 1 to 2 videos. Why am I skipping everything? 1 to 2 videos a day, but pancakes. I don't know. But there's still a lot more content that we could actually do. Fire Gargoyle. He destroys HP too. He does damage based on, like, he does pure damage. It's not a crazy amount of damage, but it is pure damage based on his defense, and he destroys enemy HP. If that's something you're interested in. He's like a Ramagos. Ooh. Or whatever it's called. Ramagos or whatever it's called. He's bad against skulls, though. Why am I skipping everything? Because he's just a defense-based unit. And he can't really take too many hits from Skokel. Maybe I'm hungry. Is that what it is? Again, I am skipping so much. But you have some skills for your... well, they're fusion. I wouldn't really say to build the Fire Joker. Necessarily. But... I kind of want to do some summons. Because I want a few like skill ups and things like that. That's all I want for some. I don't want like nat 5s or anything. There's so many videos. So many videos we still have to do. Oh my god. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, holy crap, there's so many videos. I bet I could do, if I could actually pump out 4 videos a day, I bet I could legit do 4 videos a day and not not even go through my to-do list faster than I can put things on it. I should just do that. I should just pump out a massive... What do you guys think? No, it's a terrible idea. I should just pump out a massive amount of videos. Not too many people sitting there putting 2 videos out a day. But I should do more than 2 videos a day. I should do so many videos. But the thing is, the more videos you do, the more you'll kind of like cannibalize your own views. Although sometimes more than others really depends on the genre that you do. Some people won't cannibalize their views as much as others. News stations do this though. They'll try to pump out so many videos that some of their videos will just like be buried and not viewed. Like they're like they don't understand how view cannibalism they don't understand how view cannabis works. Guys, cannibalization. Just like I don't understand how to say view cannonballization. But yeah, the more because YouTube is not going to just show your videos to everyone, every single video you post. Like, here's the thing. A lot of people watch a lot of YouTube channels, right? Not just one YouTube channel. If you only watch one YouTube channel, then YouTube's still not going to show only that one YouTube channel that you watch in your recommended and stuff like that. They're still going to show you a mix of different things because they want you to watch more than just one channel. So yeah, if there is a finite amount of space on recommended and stuff like that, then... I mean, not everyone has the bell, subscribed with the bell on and everything, and like watching every single video you post. So there's only a finite amount of space in recommended, and if you're posting 10 videos a day, then they're not going to show all of your videos on recommended. They're going to be like, here's 3. Whatever 3 have the best click-through rates, that's what we're going to show people. That's it. And be like, what happened to the other ones? Why are the other ones that I posted not on there? Well, because you posted too many and they can't show them all because there's a finite amount of space. So they're showing the ones that people want to watch. Unless you have 5 channels and then they don't know that. Then they're like, oh, they don't know you're the same person. They'll be like, oh yeah, if the same people are watching all your different stuff, then I wonder, if I did more videos, that I'm sure that would happen to people. If I did more videos, I'm sure that like their entire recommended sidebar would just be like my stuff from different channels. And they'd be like, yo, Bagel's gotta chill the F out. It still wouldn't happen though, because they're not all different Summoners War channels. But that would be hilarious. I should do that. I'm not going to though. But I should. Excuse me. I should do that though. I'm not going. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. That's a terrible idea. I don't want 75 Summoners War channels. That would hurt me more than it would help me. Fire Viking. Moria. Jeez, she sucks. I'm just waiting for that high elemental second awakening. What do you guys think is going to be the next second awakening? Well, I think we basically cover this every couple months. What do you guys think is the next going to be next second awakening? Chakram Dancer. No, that wasn't my answer. I think Hellhounds, Vagabonds, really depends. I don't know how many they're going to do at the same time. I think they may just do a one-off thing next Second Awakening and add it to an existing dungeon. They didn't say anything about a new dungeon, so it will probably be... Let me show you guys what is probably... Yeah, I know, new Dimension Predator. Yay. It's probably going to be one from Elunia, or it's going to be one from... I don't want to go to this Predator. Lumel. I think it's probably going to be Elunia. So, I mean, I'm just putting a guess out there because there's 3 here, right? There's 3 here. There's 2 here. There's 2 here. Wait, how much longer we have on that? 50 hours. How is it a new Predator if it's 50 hours? Anyway, no. We don't want to do that. Oh, I'd assumed that he actually bought those for whatever reason. What works the best with... What else goes along with fairies? High elementals. Yeah. I'm going to call it now. I mean, I'm not 100% positive, but I would say that I'm maybe 50% positive. High elementals. Maybe not 50%. I would say there's a pretty good chance, though. If we're thinking about logic, if we're thinking about how things work, they could do something else, right? But let's think about it this way. The first dimension has Inugamis, Warbears, and Griffins. They already have 3 in there, right? Elunia only has 2. The Beast one with the cats and the werewolves only have 2, right? But that's a little newer than the Elunia one. The Cauldron has 2, but that's the newest of all of them, right? So I don't think they're going to add another one to the Cauldron, plus there's not too many death-themed units. Painty boy. Wait. We need to see what he actually has. So, let's exit out. Okay. Calm down. And let's see what he actually has. Let's see what he's looking for. Okay. If he has Bastet, we're gonna go for Bastet. If he doesn't have Bastet, wait. The other way around. If he doesn't have Bastet, we're gonna go for Bastet. If he does have Bastet, then well, we know we're gonna pick after that, right? New over dupe. But Bastet is the more useful of all of them. I don't think this is really much of a, like, check and see situation, though. This is like a... If he either has Bastet or he doesn't have Bastet situation, right? So. Let's check, does he have Bastet or no Bastet? Bastet or no Bastet? He has Bastet! He has Bastet, he does not have a Water Art Master. Okay. Well, then we know what he's getting. I'm always worried I'm gonna be like so tired that I like don't notice. And then I have like anxiety. I'm like, wait a second, did he have Bastet? Or did I just see the wrong yes, he has Bastet. Okay. I always second get like, just for weirdly, I'm like, maybe I was imagining it. Obviously I'm not. I think that's a YouTube thing though. I think that is a YouTuber thing, because here's the situation that happens so much, is that like I'll say something and then people be like, no, you're wrong. How dare you? How do you not know that you're wrong? I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, or sometimes you make silly mistakes and you're like for Bounce Patch, you're like, read things slightly differently than what it said and stuff like that. You're like, oh, well, that's silly. And then people like hundreds of people point it out. And then you have like this crazy like anxiety of like, you know, and most people have no idea what that's like because they don't have thousands of people judging them at every single day. Yeah, most people don't know what it's like, but it definitely gives you anxiety, and to always second guessing yourself, always questioning everything you say, which sometimes is a good thing, right? Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's like kind of like inspires you to be a better person. It's like, well, let me double think about like how I want to say this, or maybe the thing that I'm saying could be construed some different way than I mean it. And I generally don't really mean bad things. Like I don't ever like say things to like hurt people, but sometimes you just got to be like, wait a second, can something that I'm saying be considered hurtful to someone? So sometimes it's nice to second guess. Like even if you're not, have no intention of being hurtful, people can take things totally different ways. So yeah. Especially now in this day and age. They definitely can take things. They're like looking for things to be hurt by. See, now people get offended that I said that. They can, are you saying that I'm delicate? A snowflake. There you go. I am offended. Dislike the video. But yeah, sometimes it makes you like second guess yourself. And here's the thing. There's a lot of things that I say that are right that people think are wrong. And they're like, no, that was wrong. I'm like, second guess. I'm like, oh, wait, was that wrong? And then I'll do research. And I'll be like, that wasn't wrong. I was right the whole time. Why did I even listen to this person? Sometimes that happens. Pretty often is actually. But people will like just comment and be like, oh, I'm smarter. Like, I don't know, man. People just want to always be right, which is fine. Like, but if you want to always be right, like, be right. That's the thing. Like, if you are so confident that you are correct and that the person that you're talking to is wrong, like, you should make sure that you're right beforehand. Like, maybe double check, right? So, there's been so many times when people like tell me I'm wrong and like explain to me how I'm wrong, and I'm like, this is factually incorrect. Like, what you're telling me is not correct. So, hey, we got Kyan, guys. I hear he's very meta. Speaking of incorrect. Water Mermaid. I bet we can make that team so much crazier. Here's one of the things with free to win, though. Wait, thumbnail face. Thumbnail face. Wait. Hold on, guys. Thumbnail face. Good thumbnail face. Don't timestamp that. That's going to be the ugliest part of the video. It's going to be the ugliest part of the video. It wasn't even the thumb. I have a whole... Here's not all of us do this. Here's what some of us do. Is we just record green screen. We don't even key it out. Like, right here, this is like all green screen. Actually, I could show you guys. Check this out. Oh, I was gonna deactivate my webcam. Well, it's not even a webcam. So this is a green screen. Wow, look at that. So we can just key that out, or not key it out, right? And then key it out in Photoshop or whatever, and just make a bunch of stupid faces in a video file of nothing. And then key it out in Photoshop. Because it's so much easier to just key it out in Photoshop. These are tricks of the trade, by the way, guys. So much easier to key it out in Photoshop is to just like select color range and then add some like difference. I don't think they call it difference in that part. But yeah, so basically select the color range and then delete. Instead of like going in and like cutting every single, because if I just took this, I would have to cut like all my face out. And I would have to cut like my face out from the background and everything, right? So if I do a separate file of just wacky faces, it takes like 5 seconds, right? 5 seconds to clip that and put it in the thumbnail. Instead of like cutting everything out by hand. Not by hand, right? But in Photoshop. You guys don't know what some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you already like know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you are like, I don't know, Bagel. I don't know why you gotta cut anything out. It's just things that time consuming, right? So if you do this every single day, you kind of start thinking about like, what can I do to save myself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, right? So if you save yourself 5 minutes every single video, and do 4,000 videos, like Bagel, 5 minutes adds up. Jeez, 5 minutes adds up. For real. Excuse me. Like another reason, like I don't edit that much. I try to edit as little as possible. Not because I don't want videos to be good, just because I want more time. I want to be able to get more stuff out instead of just like, because sometimes when you edit video and like you try to keep working on it to make it good, like you wind up not posting videos every day, posting like 2 videos a week or something like that, right? So these neighbors are getting a little excessive with the banging everything. It's a little too much now. Anyway. Yeah, 4,000 videos at 5 minutes per video. I didn't always used to just do that thing, the green screen thing. I used to actually... I still do cut some things out specifically, but you just think if I could save 5 minutes, you know. A couple times a week? How many times a week? If I could save 5 minutes 10 times a week, then, or 12 times a week rather. Let's say I could save 5 minutes 12 times. That's an hour I save a week. By just doing a silly thumbnail face video. I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this stuff for. Because, like, we don't care. Click the summon button. You know what I do want to do? I'm hoping I get all this new apartment stuff. Because I'm in a new... Well, you guys know that, right? You guys know. I'm in a new apartment. Hopefully I get all this stuff situated. Why do I still skip lightning? I knew that was lightning. I hope that I get it all situated, finished, everything all beautiful and finalized soon. This way, because I'm already here. I'm just saying, like, not everything is quite what it's supposed to be. They've been working on it, right? Just finished putting up the blinds today. Not the blinds, the curtains, the blackout curtains. Actually, these ones are not. Are these blackout curtains? These ones are blackout curtains. Well, that explains why they work better than usual, or better than other ones do. Yeah, I finished putting them in there today because I'm sure you guys have noticed in a few of the videos, like this past week or past 2 weeks or whatever, there have been some videos where it's just like white stuff here, like little white lines here, and then like one part of my face is like so much brighter than the other part of my face. That is because it was in the daytime, and the light was just shining through the window so much that I couldn't control it. So, does he have that new building or no? Yeah, he has that new building. I don't even think we need this, but just in case we do. You know what I'd like to see? I would like to see the fire cannon girl get buffed too. Not even just the wind one. All right, so we have 22 LDs. 22 LDs. We have 18 legendaries. We have 1 SWC special scroll. LD5. He wants a Dark Harg. Really hope we get at least 1 lightning. Imp champion. If we're gonna get an LD5 on any account, we know this one's stacked in our favor. We know this one's very good at pulling LD5s. Watch, we get nothing. Watch, we get no lightning at all. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be very disappointed if we get no lightning. He's gonna be like, I get lightning out of 2 scrolls every single time. How are you not gonna get lightning out of 20? Because that's the rates. The rates are bad. That's why. No lightning! 20 summons! Jeez! You could have been one earlier. We would have been very happy. I would have been. I don't know how happy he would have been. I would have been very happy if that was 1 lightning earlier. Makes Lucian do more damage. Let's see it. Summon OP. We already got one Nat 5 though. Here. I mean, we also got a Kayan, so that's great. Got a Blution. All they did was put a bomb on him, and all of a sudden he's very good. Because now he does damage. Because he really didn't do anything before. He was just like a stall thing. Now he provides some kind of threat. It was that easy. It really was just that easy. There we go. Congratulations. Wait. This is the 3rd one. Remember, we got 2. We got 2, actually. This dog's like... Bark, bark, bark. Water Can Girl, the best one. I don't know if he wants to use those for blessings at a later date, but... He may. So we got 3, right? We got 3 on here. We got 4. This is on his wish list. Amelia, Bulwark, Odin, Molong, Vela, Fengya, Wind Druid, Skips for Wind Dryad, and Twins would love to get Dark Harg and anything new. So let's see if the Lyca's new. Let's see if the Ethna's new. We know the Odin's new. Or he wants a second one. New, or he wants a second. Yo, we are definitely doing good. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do. Ooh. Oh, no. I'm just going to go by his wish list, Fengyan. So, we'll do that. Beautiful. Just in case. Right? No, another String Master. So we got 5, didn't we? We got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 5 new units. Did he have any of these before, though? Did he have any of these? He had a Lyca. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, he'll probably use it for... He can still use it for blessing at a later date. Did he have... He didn't... Apparently, he didn't have a Pioneer. Or he never built it. We know he didn't have an Odin. And... What else was there? An Ethna? And what else? Oh, and he did have... Okay, so he had an Ethna and he had a Lyca. So you can use those at a later date. This is new, and this is new. So, not too bad. Account number 3, I forgot completely where we are, though. Zubair, account number 3. What is Zubair? Well, let's start summoning, then we'll figure out what Zubair wants. Wait a second. It's like Zubair. Like a bear that lives in a zoo. Not quite. Perna, Belinus, Okeanos, Molong, Gani, Fengen, Diana, any Beast Rider. This guy, good old Logan. Actually, I think he may be more useful than he seems, because he does turn cycle himself a lot too. Maybe not a lot, but a little bit. Maybe not a little bit. Okay, a little tiny bit. Okay, maybe not a super little tiny. Whatever. He turns cycles some. I have him built. Maybe if he was more useful, I would actually use him. Because I already have him 6-starred. Fire Sniper. He does so much damage. What do we have? Water Warbear. I second awaken him on a few accounts. I never use him. There's not really any situations where you're like, I need a... Actually... Never mind. There are situations where you need that. I was gonna say there's not many situations where you need a water tank, but there are against Odins, against Ciaras. So actually, it was not correct. I said you wouldn't need a water tank, but there's. I mean, if we're talking about water units that like come back from the dead, like why would we? Like it's just water Joker, right? So. Excuse me. Only reason you wouldn't build Water Joker is like if you don't have the skills for him, if you maybe don't have the runes for him. But if you don't have the runes for him, the solution is farming runes. Oh wait, you guys hate when I say that. The solution is still farming runes though. And we got a Neostone Agent. She's a little bit more useful than people give her credit for. She's got a team up with skill 3. She's got a cleanse. In that team up, and then she also does glancing hit, which I don't really care too much about, but the strip. Skill 2 is the strip. So a little more useful. I used to use her in Dragons, actually. Used to use her in Dragons B10. What else do we want? We got a Fire Jawa, but we didn't really. He's not very good. So we're getting a lot of not good units, right? Right. Wind Martial Artist is the most useful of all of them. He actually, like, all jokes aside, on free to win, I use him. I mean. The reality of the situation is he's not Copper or Bulldozer, but he's more useful than you think. Again, it's free to win, so it's kind of a different situation, but he's more useful than you would think. He's also good for Ice Rift Beast. I wouldn't use him for Arena Offense. I wouldn't use him for RTA. I wouldn't use him for... It's just a Guild Siege, Guild War toy, basically. But then again, I mean, you still Lucian him, so you guys don't need to really worry too much about him. But if you didn't have Lucian, you'd still Copper. But if you didn't have Lucian or Copper, if you didn't have Copper, you need to start playing this game more than 1 week. That's a solution. Wind BK, another unit that people use but still underrated. Because he's a solid unit. There's 2 units in this game that do speed buff and attack power buff together. Is there 3 now? No, I think there's still just 2. And one of them is going to get a second awakening soon. Bagel, what do you know? I don't actually know anything. I'm just saying. Oh, did we ever finish that conversation about the second awakenings? I don't know if we did. But yeah, there's the first one. The first dimension. It already has 3 units, so it probably won't add a 4th one before they add a 3rd one to the other ones, right? So we can we can logically just kind of rule that out. Not necessarily completely. They might do it, but most likely they're not going to add a fourth one when they only have 2 in other dungeons. Cauldron is too new, right? And there's not that many ghostly units, so those are 2 different things working against that. And then they do still have. Let's go take a look. They do still have Lumel that they could do. So Lumel is an option. I mean, they very well could do Lumel. But I feel like Alunia and I feel like High Elemental. I feel like that's gonna be something. And I feel like also, don't the Wind and the Dark ones have team-ups? Those Wind and Dark ones could be a force to be reckoned with, though. Like, after the Second Awakening, right? Because they're pretty garbage now. Attacks with an ally will always land as a critical hit. And then the Dark one does... Oh, no, the Dark one doesn't do that. The Dark one does disturbs energy for HP if the enemy dies. No. No, she's not good. These ones are already good, though. This is an underrated unit. This is a 2-turn freeze. And ignore defense. Underrated unit. Underrated unit. And then this one, we already know she's fantastic. She's so good. And then this one actually a little bit underrated, too. Because I see people summon her, they're like, oh, food. I'm like, do you know that she's good, though? So this ignores defense. Element neutral ignore defense. This is a cleanse and heal. So, yeah. One of the issues with some of these high elementals is also fixed with artifacts, too. Actually talking about Summoner's War. Whoa, crazy. One of the issues with these high elementals, though, is that they have low base defense. Some of them have low base HP. But you can fix, like the light one actually has pretty decent base HP. But low defense. So you can fix that. And then the water one has very low base, base what? Base stuff. The water one has low base HP. If we actually take a look. We don't need to take a look. I really should be getting back to actually summoning. But we can take a look at... This is going to be a whole bunch of people that don't even have it built. I already know. Don't have it built. Guys, it's food. Like so you can see. Tell ComTwist to make monsters better. Like so you can see. Like so ComTwist can see. Here's a trick that helps you get net 5s. Oh, no, it's actual... Oh, yeah, it is a trick of 350 cruise. Very strong monster, high base damage. It's level 15. Why is this... Why are these idiots... sorry, let me be respectful. Why are these idiots allowed to post if they're only been playing for a couple days? See, it's another stupid bullcrap. Like for crystals. Blah, blah, blah. Like if you believe Summon Stone should produce 4 or 5-star monsters instead of 3 to 5. ComTwist doesn't give a shit. I'm sorry. ComTwist doesn't care is what I meant to say. Sometimes I just get so worked up. Capable of taking on wind enemies. Level 12. I don't believe anything he says. He's level 12. Who's going to believe him? People stupider than him. Advised to raise crit rate and crit attack for attack. Nor defense is good enough. I would advise evolving. I mean, he's half right. He is half right. Because crit rate and crit rate attack, crit damage, right? And or attack. No, you need all 3. I mean, so like I said, he's half right. Very high monster, high base damage, critical hit, and skill pure damage. Can easily... He's also kind of right there. Easily one-hit KO low HP monsters. Just pump it with Fatal plus attack and energy. No, it's not energy. See, this is what happens when you have idiots commenting on things that don't know anything. But welcome to the internet. Those people, I guarantee you, they haven't even played in like 6 years. I guarantee these are just like super ridiculously old comments that like 5-6 years they haven't even touched the game. At least, maybe even more than that. 6 years, yeah. Yeah, that comment system is broken. It's always been broken. See, here's another reason that I don't give a damn about any new ComTOS games. The comment system has been broken. The chat has been broken. Like the moderation that they do for like all the in-game chat, how they like censor out Charlotte and they censor out like so much stupid things that don't need to be censored. But then there's other stuff that should be censored that probably should be censored, but there's not. And it's been 6 years, and they don't care enough to fix it. People have been getting hacked for 6+ years. They still haven't fixed it. It's been so long, why would I ever play another ComTOS game if they clearly didn't care for 6 years about the simplest things, and then they expect me to play a new game? Like, no, you could have fixed the user reviews. There's a million companies, maybe not a million. There's quite tens of thousands plus companies that have already done it successfully. Not even talking about video games, just talking about it in general. It's always a rant. It's always a rant. Not even talking about video games, talking about just in general companies that have had feedback sections, comment sections that have actually been done more effectively to be better, to give more actual input. Right? ComTOS, they implemented it 6.5 years ago, almost 7 years ago, and then they just stopped caring and moved on. And then they're like, "Hey, let's make 1 billion other games." Here's the thing though. That seems to be an Eastern thing, right? That seems because I'm not throwing shade. I'm not talking smack about like everyone from like Asia, right? But here's the thing with, like, they have specific things that they do in a lot of games, and it's like, why don't they fix that? Why don't they fix that? Like MMOs. I've played quite a handful of MMOs for the past couple of years for sponsor stuff, right? And there's a lot of those that have completely broken chat systems. Like, it's just all spam garbage, and it basically kills the game because no one can have an actual conversation because it's all about spamming on, like, selling crystals and selling gems and selling in-game items and selling accounts, and it's just broken. And yeah, and they don't do anything to fix it, and then that just helps to kill the game extremely fast. And then they're like, "Oh well, at least we made some money by milking whales." Good old whale milking. But it's true, though. It's very true. We should get an F5 so we can clickbait. I mean, not an F5. We should get a LD5 so we can clickbait. I'll have to make a different thumbnail face. That sounds like a lot of effort. Oh, no, wait. I have a file. I have a video file full of them. Never mind. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. People always say that I'm like too hard on ComTOS. Like, ComTOS has been doing a great job. No, you forget about all the stuff that they've just neglected for 6.5 years. But ComTOS is trying with Lost Centuria. Yeah, Lost Centuria seems like they've, like, that's the thing. I try to give them like the benefit of the doubt and like give them credit where credit is due. The art team worked hard on Lost Centuria. I know some people don't like the art style, which is fine, which is a perfectly valid response. But I will say that it took a lot of effort to make the art like that, right? They did like more of a Disney style instead of like a chibi style, right? This is kind of like more of a chibi proportion style kind of thing, whereas Lost Centuria is more kind of like, I don't. It has a Disney feel, really. It does, as far as the art style. But it's not easy to make art that looks that good, even if you don't like the style. Like, you can still at least. I would hope that we can all still appreciate that talented people took a lot of time and worked hard on it. However, that still does not change the fact that there are people running the company that do stupid things over and over and over again. And I'm not even talking about the people that are like designing the game fundamentals. I'm talking about like the people making the business decisions, the business calls of like, don't fix that. It's not profitable to fix that. It doesn't matter because it's not profitable, so don't worry about fixing it. And it's like the people that don't care about long-term customer satisfaction, which have seemed to start caring recently because I feel like they're forced to, because there's more people leaving all the time. You know, not like the next day, like not like super fast like next week or anything, but you know, over the course of years, have been leaving the game, leaving the community just because they got bored with it, they got tired of it, right? They haven't farmed, they have no runes, and it's been 5-6 years, so they're like, okay, I'm not playing this anymore. That's just the reality of it. So, so they're finally wising up to being like, oh, maybe we should actually fix some of the things. It's always too little too late with them. It's like, let's fix some of the things, like this balance patch. They took into consideration a lot of the things that actually need to be buffed. Not all of them, but they did buff a lot of the stuff that needed to be buffed. But the balance patch took so long to come out. We were waiting for it for so long. It finally came out. They addressed a lot of the units that needed to be addressed, but they did not make... for some of them, they made decent updates, right? They don't want to make everything like super broken, ridiculous OP, but for some of them, they made them more relevant. And then for some of the other ones, it's like they didn't really do too much of anything. Okay, we have LDs. Let's go. LD5. Let's go. Always get to complaining. Because they could be so much more. Like they created something magical when they lols. They created something magical when they made Summoner's War. And then they tried to turn it into something that it wasn't. They took this thing that's like Pokemon meets like Final Fantasy, but it's like an upgraded battle system where you have like, you know, you have different runes. Now they have new different artifacts and stuff like that, which makes the monsters so customizable, right? And it means that like the more effort you put into farming runes and trying to upgrade runes as much as possible, the better you can do with the same unit as someone else has, right? So there's a lot that they did. Yay, String Master. Here's another one that needs work. There's a lot that they did, but then they took it into something else. They're like, this is what people like about Summoner's War. And that's why I did the poll. If you guys didn't see I'm sure a lot of you guys saw the poll. Oh my god, my mask is still on my thing. I didn't even know. It's like wrapped around my hand. I didn't even notice. I did the poll just because I wanted to make sure that I was right. Because I always assume, I'm like, this is what the players want. I know what the players want because I listen to the players. It's a crazy concept, But yeah, a lot of people just want a monster collector. They don't want to do RTA. They don't want an esport. Like, they're not looking for an esport. They didn't come into Summoner's War saying like, I want to play esports. They would have done Dota, League of Legends, Counter-Strike. They would have done all those other games that are like, or the fighting games or whatever, like other games that were esports instead of a monster collection gacha game, turn-based gacha game. That's not why they got into Summoner's War, right? So anyway, let's get on to the next one. I counted before. There's gonna be a challenge though. I'm gonna challenge myself to not complain for this whole account. I mean, we know it's not gonna work, right? We know it's not gonna work, and not say naughty things because I shouldn't have said naughty things. I apologize for naughty language. Good thing that if anyone's offended by the naughty language, good thing you're not on Twitch because I let a lot. What is this? Oh, sorry. I let a lot of stuff slip on Twitch. Sometimes I just get so riled up that yeah. Okay, so what do they want here? They want Musa Panda, Zyros, Rika, Musa Pandas, Zyros, Rika, Beast Riders, Bastard, Samath. No blessings. Please rage about my runes. No! Why? Why? Why do you want people to be... Oh, jeez. Okay. We got a lot of juicy ones now. Okay. Excuse me. Maybe they do have runes. I don't know. It doesn't look super free to play, does it? Or they've saved. They must have saved at least some amount of summons, though. It seems like someone that saved Mysticals for like a month or two, and then like saved all the other ones up for like a while. Because if you notice, the ones that have light and dark summoning pieces, like a large amount of summoning pieces and legendary summoning pieces, are ones that have saved for a while. So, the more summoning pieces there are, the more likely it is that the full scrolls are also saved. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he is or he isn't free to play, pay to play, whatever. I'm just saying the more likely, the larger amount of pieces, the more likely that the full scrolls are also saved. I think it's funny. We love that. We really do. And you can't reach him every email. Oh. Jiggle, destroy, relog, do anything you need to. Also, I have Tian Lang if you really want to rage about a badly ruined monster. Jesus, flippy floppers. Oh my god, I have to see the Tian Lang now. Triple HP. Actually, well, some of these runes are this 20. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, like, this could use more speed, of course. But I've seen so many worse Tian Langs. See, here's the thing though. Take this off. Let me, why am I re-ruining his monster? Why am I doing this? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do, this is better. This is better. We're gonna make these better. We could use that. I mean, I guess we could do. That's not exactly the subs that we want on there, but yeah, that would make Tian Lang definitely better. Because if he's like this, he's not going to cut as much. So. Not maxed. Skill 1 accuracy, skill 2 accuracy. Artifacts. I mean, artifacts could be better too. I'll leave that up to you. You can actually, next time you click on going to your thing, it'll ask you, it'll say Tian Lang. Runes were not finished on Tian Lang. Do you want to continue? Do you want to see how do you want to fix your Tian Lang? So, if you guys didn't know, I'm sure most people know. It's like 95+% of you guys already know that it does that now. So. Fedora the Explorer. GZ. Talia the Explorer, GZ. More lightning, GZ. I thought she was already awakened for a second because it paused like a little bit in a weird place in the animation, and I thought she was awakened for a second. Elena. Ooh, you know what they say about Elena? She's gonna be next 2A. What else? What else? I mean, there are plenty of other ones that could be the next 2As, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling it's gonna be them. This way I can complain less about, like, guys, we need new transmogs. Also, here's the thing. We have gone so long without transmogs for them. Maybe Comtois has not put out transmogs for them because they're going to be the next Second Awakenings, and they're like, we don't need transmogs for something that's going to get Second Awakened anyway. Right? Maybe they had that in mind for a while. So. Let me just stick all this other stuff in there. That's what she said. That's not what she said. Okay. Okay, interesting Saturday night, though. Interesting Saturday night. Oh, we got so many. So many. Wusa, Panda, Zyros, Rika, Beast Riders, Bastard, Samath. Inferno. I still need those skill ups, man. How is it possible I still need those skill ups? How are we just not getting Infernos? From farming? Even from farming the scenario. I just been farming dragons, though. Yeah, that Inferno. Those skills for that guy. Exactly, game. Fire Samurai. Drunken Master. I don't want no Drunken Masters. Boy. What do we have? Why am I tired? I'm tired again, guys. I'm tired again. How did I manage this? I was tired and then I was awake. It's you know what? It's hypnosis. It's making me tired. Summoning, because it hypnotizes me with monsters in the summoning portal. I mean, they do this in all the gacha games. They like the flashes and everything. Same thing as casinos. Like the flashes and the sounds that these gacha games make are intended to make you happy. Like they have like psychological things in them, like psychological triggers. Water Magic Knight. That's why you're addicted to summoning. You think it's an accident that you're addicted to something? You think it's just you? You think it's, oh man, it's just me that's addicted. I don't know. I feel like I have a problem. No, it's on purpose. You are addicted to summoning on purpose because they are specifically trying to make games designed to get you addicted to summoning or get you addicted to power-ups and addicted to all these things that they eventually charge microtransactions for. All of this stuff is on purpose. None of this is like by accident. Everything is, there's way too much psychology behind all the things that you think are just like casual stuff. Like, oh, it's just this because it's designed poorly. It's like, no, there's reasons for a lot of this stuff. There's reasons for a lot of this stuff. Oh my god. All the big corporations, they all have these little things that they do to you, right? There's so much. Oh my god. There's a lot of stuff in the news lately about stock market manipulation and things like that, and like all these secret things that these big companies do. It's like that's not just there. There's so many. Like anytime there's like these super big companies, they're all doing shady. All of them are doing shady stuff in one way or another. There's the devil that you know and the devil that you don't know. And sometimes it's like, it's good to be like, okay, I know that this company kind of sucks, but at least they suck publicly. That came out wrong. At least I know the ways that they suck, right? So it's been like information about one of the free trading platforms, like doing so, like getting money from like big companies, big hedge funds and stuff like that. So, which I said a long time ago. I was like, there's no such thing. I mean, I said this years and years and years ago when it first came out. The company's Robinhood, by the way. It's a free trading platform, and now everyone's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it! The free trading, free stock trading was trying to help the little guy. We always thought it was trying to help the little guy, but in reality, like they were just selling all the little guys' information to big hedge funds." Like, yeah, you thought it was actually free? Why'd you think that? Well, because it says free. Yeah, it's never free. No company can run on free. You're always paying somehow. You're always paying somehow. This is just an example, right? That's just an example. Yeah. Nothing free is free. Nothing free is free. That's the thing. So, that's why I like to pay for things. People don't understand. They're like, oh, you don't torrent movies? I'm like, no. Well, you could just torrent movies. I'm like, no. You gotta learn the hard way. Many times in life, it's better to just pay for things and do it that way. And if you don't have enough money for the movie, then don't watch it. Get it on Netflix, whatever. Or anything else, or like any other kind of software, or there's just so much stuff. It's like sometimes it's better just pay for things. This way you know how they're making money if they're charging you money. If they're not charging you money, then what's in it for them? Because I promise you, there's always something in it for them. Anything you deal with, any company you deal with, anything else, no one gives you free anything. There's always something in it for them. So, yeah. If you don't know what's in it for them, that's the dangerous part. So, yeah. I don't know, people still don't believe that. People still, for whatever reason, think that free things are free. They're not. They are not. But Bagel, I do this for free. Yeah, you do that for free, but there's definitely something going on the backside. Going on the backside or in your backside or something. These companies always getting something out of it. Some things, like for example, these mobile gacha games, are free because they want to convert people to whales. And if they convert a certain percentage to whales, then they pay for their server costs and their development team and stuff like that, right? If they don't convert a certain percentage to whales, then they go out of business. They're making money somehow, right? So. But yeah, it's not. You guys know that, though. You guys obviously know that part. Such depressing conversation. Why you guys watch this? Depressing conversations. One of the things that's I didn't find it weird, but one of the things that, like, I don't think that a lot of new YouTubers and streamers, like, they do giveaways, right? And I think they're just oblivious, and they don't know why bigger channels do giveaways, and they're like, oh, giveaways must be good, so I'll do them too. And then they just do giveaways, and they, like, basically just give people money, and it's actually a really bad thing to do for YouTubers to do giveaways. And I'm not just saying that as someone that's greedy, because I've done giveaways too. Giveaways for me is more just because I want to. I don't really do giveaways too much. If you do giveaways too much, it's because okay, here's the reason new streamers do giveaways. New streamers and YouTubers do giveaways because they want people to watch their content. They want people to be excited and to bring people to their channel. But the real reality of the situation is the people that they're bringing to their channel through giveaways are not interested in them or their content at all. They just want free stuff. So they're bringing, like, the worst people to... there's people that are excited about giveaways that are also excited about the content and everything else. But I'm talking about the people that are just interested in giveaways and not anything else are, like, the worst people on your channel because they'll just click on the video. Either they are interested in the giveaway or they're not, and they'll not watch the rest of the video or do anything, and then your, like, retention time goes down, your engagement goes down, all that other stuff. And they're just people that, like, will keep attacking you anytime you post a video that doesn't have giveaways in it. There's like, when's the next giveaway? When's the next giveaway? When's the next giveaway? And they're just so focused on getting something for free out of you that they're not actually focused on the content or anything else. So it's like the worst thing to do. That's something Comtois actually likes to do in the, if you guys notice, Comtois likes to do that in their streams, the SWC streams, because if they don't do the giveaways, few reasons. Number one, if they don't do the giveaways, then they will have a very small amount of people watching, because people don't care as much about SWC as they want them to. There's still people that do care about SWC, but, like, for example, if you see, like, 10,000 viewers watching on something, like 2/3 of them just care about the giveaway. 2/3 of them just care about the giveaway, and the other, like, 1/3 is like, yeah, I want to see the matches. I want to see who the best people are and how they play. But yeah. And then you see, like, the chat spammed of, like, when's the next code? When's the next code? Code. Give me code. Yeah, that's a great way to get, like, the wrong kind of people into your streams, though. So you see, like, how toxic. Everyone's just being toxic. Everyone's just spamming code. Give me code. I can't even watch this. I can't watch that stuff with the comments on, like with the chat on. There's some other streams that I can't watch with the chat on either. There's a lot of streams I can't watch with the chat on. Like, I can't watch this crap. Because, I mean, sometimes the chat is just stupid, but, like, yeah, it's mostly just chat being stupid. It's the streams that I can't watch. Like, people that ask the same question 9,000 times. And, like, see, I don't think I would, to be honest, I don't think I would even watch my streams. Because all my streams is just me answering the same question over and over and over again. Which people have, like, the answers, like, they're available to them if they just put in, like, the smallest amount of, we get a lot of lightning, though. If they put in the smallest amount of effort to find the answers. They're just, like, easily, like, just readily there. And people are like, no, I don't care. It's like, okay. So then you came on the stream to ask me something you could have just easily found. Then I have to, like, repeat myself 9,000 times. Yeah. So I wouldn't watch my own streams. I really don't like any... If I watch any Summoners War streams, it's mostly just for the personality of the people. And if there's small streams, I don't even know the personality of the people because they're not talking. So I couldn't possibly even know what kind of a person they are. The good streamers, the good small streamers, are the ones that are talking regardless if anyone's there or not. They're just talking and talking and talking. Like, they'll talk. If someone pops in, they'll talk to them. If someone doesn't pop in, they'll talk to themselves. It's like, that's how you, like, they're prepared in advance. And that's the thing. Like, you gotta, sometimes when you start out, you gotta do that for quite a while. Like, every single day, just talk and talk and talk and talk. If no one's there, then no one's there, but you still do it. So. And then, like, you build it up that way, right? Because if you say nothing and people pop in, we get a lot of Skydancers. Oh my god, if you say nothing and people pop in and you say nothing and nothing and nothing and they're there for 5 minutes. I mean, to be honest, most people won't even give a new streamer 5 minutes. They want something to happen within 30 to 60 seconds. Not necessarily something exciting on the screen, but they want some kind of engagement within like 30 to 50 seconds. Something going on. And if they cannot get that, then they're gone. So if a new streamer doesn't say anything, why are we even talking about any of this stuff? A new streamer doesn't say anything, then they're gone, and then they're not going to get that viewer there, right? And then the next viewer comes in, they're not saying anything, that person leaves. The next viewer comes in, they're not saying anything, that person leaves. Whereas the other way, the complete opposite, is if you are streaming and you're constantly talking to the people in chat. If you're constantly not even talking about the people in chat, but talking to the game, making commentary on the game, just constantly engaging, right? Then the first person's gonna stay. Maybe not the whole time, but he's maybe gonna stay for like 20 minutes, right? Second person comes in. Second person's like, okay, I'm interested, I'm entertained. I'll stay for 10 minutes. Third person comes in, they stay for 45 minutes. And then you build up 5 people. Then you build up 10 people. Then you build up 20 people. Then you build up 30 people, and you slowly grow, and it starts to become a snowball effect. And then the thing is, the more people come in and stay, the high. Why am I giving you guys tips on how to be a streamer in 2020? Don't be a streamer in 2021. It's terrible. I would not recommend it if I didn't already do it. I only do it part-time anyway, but if I didn't already do it, I wouldn't start doing it. For streaming, for Twitch streaming, I mean, not YouTube. I like YouTube. YouTube is great. I like making videos. I hate the camera. I hate to be on camera. I hate to be on camera. YouTube career was not my intention. YouTube career was not my intention. I like making videos. I don't necessarily like to be on camera. It's weird. You wouldn't think that, right? 9-tailed fox. Did we get any Nat 5s? Hold on. I was too busy talking. I didn't even pay attention if we got 9.5s. Did we get any 9.5s? No, we did not get any. Well, we need to. Let's keep these, actually. Keep these out. Oh, I was going to say, the thing about getting 5 and 10, 15, 20 viewers, etc., is that the more viewers you get, the higher up on the list you will be on the recommended streamers. And so many people will not even go down to the ones at the bottom of the list. Some people will pop into the ones at the bottom of the list, but a lot of people won't. They just want to see, like, they'll check out, like, the top one. If the top one is not interesting, they'll go to the next one. If that one's not interesting, they'll go to the next one. Like, they'll check the top few to see if anyone's got, like, interesting things going on in their streams. They'll check, like, what's going on in the streams. They'll check the title of, like, what content is being done for the day. And they're like, oh, this is RTA. I care about RTA. This is summons. I care about summons. Whatever they care about, right? So if something catches their eye, then they will stick around. But a lot of them won't even make it to the bottom of the list to even check. Because they just assume that the people on the top of the list are the better quality content, and then the people at the bottom of the list are not good content, are just like bad quality, early game, no webcam, no talking, no voice, just people like level 20 that are farming, right? Trying to get 5-star runes for their unawakened Hell Lady or whatever. So they like don't even give them a chance, right? So the higher up you get in the list, and I'm not talking about in Summer's War, I'm just talking about streaming in general. The higher up you go in the list, just getting that little viewer here and there, here and there, here and there, just snowball, snowball, snowball. Higher you go up in the list, more people will just see you because you're higher in the list. Chloe. So. Fire Inferno. Oh my god. Fire. I'm skipping like all the lightning. This is a Fire Kung Fu Girl week though. If I've ever seen a Fire Kung Fu Girl week before. Holy crap. It's also a Fire Vagabond week. Cayenne's pretty good, guys. I don't know if you ever heard, but Cayenne's super OP. Look at all these Cayennes. I don't need to stick these in here. Actually, we will, won't we? We will need to stick something in there. That's what she said. Stick these awakened ones in there. So yeah, that stuff all snowballs. I would not recommend. After I say all of that, I would not recommend to be a Twitch streamer though. Let us zap this one, and then we'll do. We can't really jiggle; it doesn't work anymore. And then we'll do 5, and then we'll zap another one. We'll do another 5. Is he I don't think he's missing anything, right? Is he missing anything? Maybe. Missing a Lycrum Reaper. So, let's get a Lycrum Reaper. Also missing a this guy. We just got awakened one of him. So, I want to say Andrel. It's not Andrel. We're hoping for. No, I'm not hoping for that. We're hoping for. Hey, that's not bad. Four lightnings. That was more than 5. Sounds. Let's zap another one. Hoping for 4 lightnings. Actually, no, wait. No, we need more than 5. We need 5 lightnings, right? Jeez, how many did we start with? How many LD pieces did we start with? I think we're going to be 5 as average from here. I'm not counting these because I'm too busy thinking about the numbers. Okay, let's do zap another one. So we're at 2. We got a Chamey. All right. Wasn't she Hall of Heroes? 3rd lightning. Okay, we're on a good start. This is Dark Giant Warrior. Okay. So 3 so far. 4 lightnings! We are on a roll! 4 lightnings. And we got this. This is new. I happen to actually see that. Oh my god, I'm so tired now. Because he put me to sleep. Dark Sylph put me to sleep. Okay. So we're on a roll. 5 lightnings already is crap. 5 lightnings is crazy. Crazy. And we got an LD5. I am awake now. Not super awake. And we got a Grim Reaper. Guys, we are on a roll. It's an LD5 week, baby. Okay. So, 5 lightnings, LD5, without even getting to the full scrolls yet. And we still have a substantial... That is crazy rates, though. Already crazy rates. What did we learn? We learned to zap trees. Zap LD trees. We learned that we need to zap some more, yeah. It'd be great if we got another LD5. I mean, that's a lot. That's a tall order, but yeah, that's a tall order. Zap more stuff. Come on, man. We gotta zap more stuff. I'm so greedy. I still want more lightning. 6 LDs. Let's go. Iona. No. Yes. Iona. Bagel's tired, guys. 7 LD lightnings. I legitimately, like, as much as I've summoned, the LDs are what I am always the most excited about. They're always the most exciting for me. I think they're most exciting for a lot of people, though. I think they're the most exciting for many people watching. Did we get a Inferno? Dark Inferno. We did not get a Dark Inferno. We did get a Light Grim Reaper, though. No, I don't. I know what you do, buddy. I know what you do. There you go. Just like that. Yeah, we got a Light Grim. And we locked that bad boy. All right. Very nice. Very nice. He's probably shaking. Well, if it wasn't me. Although, I'd get pretty excited too. Dark Grim Reaper. Dark Grim Reaper is basically a Nat 4. GZ. People don't like it when people get excited and they're like, oh my god, I'm shaking right now. People get like mad about that, but like, oh, you're overusing the meme. Like, people actually get like physically start shaking. Like, I've seen it happen. People actually physically start shaking when like exciting pulls happen. So, all right, let's zap some flowers. Need some more RNG. I mean, we don't need more. We front loaded all the RNG, so if we get not anything crazy for the rest of them, then we still got an Oberon. So We can't complain. Because we're above average rates already. It is a bummer to not get more lightning now, though. But we are above average rates. Just keep that in mind. I'm waiting. Let's go. More, please. More, please. More, please. Thank you. More, please. More lightning, please. Oh my God, they're not gonna give it. They gave us all lightning at the beginning. They gave us all lightning at the beginning. I really would love to see. Oh, you know what? Here's what it is, because we gotta get those. We gotta get these trees, and then we gotta zap them. Don't you like how I'm not doing it right? These are the magic trees. I know some of you are like, no, Vega, I smoked the magic trees yesterday. I'm sure you did. I'm sure. No, wait. Yeah, let's do a couple now. We'll zap this. That was working. That was working well for us. Did we get a... Oh, there's the Dark Inferno. Okay, so Pokedex is nearing... I don't want to say completion. Pokedex is getting there. Getting fuller. Would be nice to get more LD Lightning now. Can we get 2 more? 2 more! 1 Nat 5. No, not okay. That's not realistic. 2 more 2 Nat 5s. Okay, bingo. Not realistic though. Not realistic. Yeah, I was never really good at being realistic. More lightning. See, that was the trick. That was the trick. Light jack-o'-lantern. Okay. The trick was... Didn't these were working like 6 months ago though? We did this 6 months ago and we got Nat 5s, LD 5s. Why is this working? Why is this working? Why another Iona? Why is this working? Why is this working? Someone answer me. No one can answer me. Okay. There's having so many of these trees. More lightning. More lightning, guys. Why is this working? Why is this working? We've got a substantial amount of LD lightning from doing this. This worked 6 months ago. It's working again. Why is it working? It's a coincidence, right, guys? It's a coincidence. Next LD5, boom. Watch, here we go. Oh, come on, 2 more. Another LD lightning! Okay, guys. Guys, why is this working, though? Why is it working? You wanted to see another one. Okay. Yeah. We got a substantial amount of LD5s from sorry, for LD. I say LD and then it turns into LD5. We got double the normal. Actually, we got more than double. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus we got Oberon. So, yeah, we got 11. We definitely shouldn't have gotten 11 from that on average. So that works. Let's put these in storage too. We got both water twins. got Chloe Chasoon combo. That used to be a thing, by the way. That used to be a very annoying thing that people did. Is like, let's do Chloe Chasoon. Chloe Chasoon. A long time ago. A long time ago. And a Zyros. I don't know if Zyros is new, but congratulations. Okay, so Oberon and a Zyros. There we go. Beautiful. And a Chumpy! A Chumpung! We got a Chumpy, guys. You got a Chumpy Zyros combo. Chumpy Zyros Oberon? Wow. Can we call him Chumpy? Let's call him Chumpy. Because no one wants to say Shungpung, right? Let's just call him Chumpy. Why am I skipping this? These are obviously legendaries. Is anyone else don't answer that. I know you're triggered. Shut up. Baker, you shouldn't tell your audience to shut up. But I did, didn't I? So, there you go. I already did. Too late. Too late. Don't think about that. Just think about me saying Chumpy. Look at that. I saved you guys 5 seconds of your life every time you want to say his name. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. Wusa Panda Zyros, Rika Beast Riders, Bastet Samoth. Those are his wish list. Oh, we got, what is his name? I don't know. Spätzle. That's his name probably. It's probably some like just random dude. It's probably like Chad. Chad the Poison Master. Oh my god, I'm so tired. It's definitely past my bedtime. Let's get another Chumpy. No, we got Fire Magic Knight. No Chumpies. Yes! Congratulations! Big Jeezy. He's got his uses. It's all Guild Siege, but... It's really all Guild Siege. Rudy's got his uses. Again, it's all Guild Siege. They really want you to have Iunu. Wow. Wow. Congratulations again. He is, I don't know. He's both fun to play with and also not fun at the same time. He's very fun in scenario. But when you start to use them in things, you're like, okay, I need the enemy to hit me, but glance, and also I need to make sure I have a defense breaker or whatever. Another big GZ. Very much better than he was before. That's going to be a nasty combo of him and Shungpung. Very nasty combo. Wow. Got some good stuff, man. I'm glad he got some good. And Oberon, right? Those are nasty things, because Oberon can reset something. So, reset cooldowns on one of his buddies. So, Oberon and Sagar. Oberon and Shungpung. Why am I skipping? Why did I skip that? I don't know why I skipped that. I'm probably just thinking about how late it is. Oh, jeez. I tried to get my sleep schedule back on track, but Saturday morning summons happens, and it's literally destroyed within 48 hours. 48 hours. Fantastic. We don't really need to make this any longer, do we? Let's see. Why am I skipping again? I don't know why I'm skipping. No, I am on the wrong one. Great. Oh, no, this one. Okay. This is what happens when I stop paying attention to the screen. 34 more. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many premium scrolls. We should just end with this one, right? Because it's already... It's not going to get any better than this. It's not going to get any better than this. We should just end with this one. Just end with this one. End with a bang. End with a bang, guys. That sounded... Okay, that came out wrong. Don't end it with banging guys. End it with a bang, comma, guys. Wow, this is ridiculous now. This is ridiculous. There's no way we're going to outdo this. Just end it on this one. Just end it on this one. This is crazy. Just end on this one. Sometimes you just got to know when to stop. Know when to say, we done, boys. We just know. You got to know. You got to know. You got to know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You got to know when you good. So nothing is this is going to be the climax. What do we need after this? Falling action. Falling action. We need a what's it called? Jesus, oh my god, why is he getting so much? These are insane rates even for legendaries. These are insane rates even for legendaries. Let's go. Let's go. This is absurd. This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. He had a lot of legendaries though. This is crazy. This is actually insane. This is actually crazy amount of nat 5s. This is a crazy amount of nat 5. This is like 1 in every 5 summons is a nat 5. This is not normal. This is not normal. Kind of want to check chat again. I kind of want to just see their reactions. Okay, let's fantastic. We will find out if it's SMS. Yeah, it's SMS. Well, they don't know. I mean, yeah. Why am I skipping? Why am I skipping? We still have that residual insanity from the residual RNG from the trees. All right. We got a lot. We got a lot of stuff. I don't want to count yet. We'll count at the end. We got a lot of LD Lightning too. Jeez. You guys know you were here? Unless you weren't here. Then why'd you just come in at the middle of the video? Weird. Weird thing for someone to do, but okay. We got a lot. We got a lot of stuff, man. We got a lot of stuff. That's JoJo. Nope, we're not. Definitely the opposite of a nat 5. You got so much stuff. He's got so much stuff to build now. He had a lot of scrolls though. He had a substantial amount of scrolls. Premium scrolls. Fire Cannon Girl. And a win, Cannon Girl. Cannon Girl time gate. Okay. Jeez, this is a crazy account. This is a crazy account. This is the exciting stuff people want to see though. This is the exciting stuff people don't want to see like 750 mystical scrolls. They don't want to see 750 mystical scrolls. They want to see like I saved 100 legendaries. That's what they want to see. That's the stuff they want to see. we don't want the String Master. We don't want the String Master. We already all basically popped at this point, like thousands of mysticals throughout our Summoner's War careers. Lols. Oh yeah, this video is already plenty long. Holy crap. Street Fighter Scrolls, he's been saving for a decent amount then. Because Street Fighter Scrolls were not even... I mean, that's already from... Number 1, it's from last year. Number 2, it's from like several months before even the end of last year. So, another Cannon Girl. Very exciting. Let's get a Street Fighter Nat 5. Or we can get a LD Chun-Li though. Which one is this? LD? I mean, not Chun-Li, but LD Dalsim. I feel like the Street Fighter use should be a little bit better than average. Not like worse than average. Like, why does Comtos make them worse than... It's a collaboration unit. Why does Comtos make them worse than average? There we go. And he's got the other one too. He's got one Street Fighter unit. He's got one non-Street Fighter unit. SWC Special Scroll. Wait. We don't need the Zyros. We don't need the Zyros. So, we can do something else. We can do Oki. We can do Vanessa. Should we do Oki? I'll do Oki. He said Beast Riders. Let me go by what he said. Do you want him more than... Do you want just Beast Riders? Beast Riders in general? I'm gonna go Beast Rider. I'm gonna go Oki. I'm gonna go Oki. I'm gonna go Oki. You think he's gonna be mad? Watch we get Oki. It didn't matter anyway. See, it didn't even matter. Okay. Transcendent Scroll. Let's go. Let's go. And Arika! Oh my, that was crazy, guys. We're not doing any more after this because that was so crazy that we can't like finish it off with so triggered right now. Lols. They're so salty. Look at that. Should be illegal hacks. They don't consider that we may just have a crazy amount of premium summons. Stop the mouse clicking. They didn't consider that we may just have a lot of summons. They're like, this has got to be hacks. Even with that amount of summons, that was still a very lucky summon session. That was still very, very lucky. Even with that amount of summons. Okay, so let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see the final tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Nat 5s. 13 Nat 5s. Some of them are, I mean, they're pretty, like all of them are pretty good actually. Some of them are better than others. You guys look at the Christine, you're like, all of them are pretty good. Bagel, all of them. Water Slayer, all of the, actually I haven't tried the Water Slayer after the buff, so I have to try him first before I say whether he's good or not. Very good, very good, very good units. Very good, very good. This is very good. This belongs in the very good category. These ones are still fun too. These ones are very fun. These ones kind of less on the useful side, I guess. And then this one's not even an F. And then this one gets all the juice. All the juice, baby. He's such a hippie. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'm going to go smush these together now, and then it's going to take 5 hours to render or whatever. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always have a good weekend. I'll see you as always in the next one.